Welcome back. This is episode 19 of How It's Made, and I believe the last one. So we have our piece here. It's not together yet, so each of these parts are just slid on, and we're ready for final assembly. So the first thing we do is we make sure that wherever the tang is going to be peened on is chamfered off, like we have here. So that's where the peen sits in those chamfers. And what we're going to do is mix up some epoxy the tang, and then slide our grip on it, slide our pommel on it, and make sure the peen is at the right length, and peen it down, and then she's done. And then also, as I mentioned in the last video, we will go in and do an epoxy coat on top of the wire after everything's all peened in place. And the other thing, I forgot to mention this, we got to ensure that the tang is softened. It's funny when people forget to do that. If you don't soften the tang and you're trying to peen it, it's going to bounce the hammer right back at your face. So, yeah, basically what we do is we take a MAP gas torch, bring it to a dull red, and drop it in the vermiculite and let it sit there for a couple hours to anneal. So that's all been done, and let's get to it. Let me finish this one up, and I'll be back in a sec. All right, the epoxy's on the tang, the handle's slid on, the pommel's slid on. I don't have too much time, so I'm going to peen this real quick, and hopefully it goes smoothly. Make sure everything's lined up. Alright, there she is. So I gotta clean up some epoxy runovers from when we set everything together. And then I'm gonna clean up the, based on the grinder, I'm gonna clean up the tang. I can't think right now, sorry, it's early. Clean up the peen, there we go, if I can talk right. I should know that because that's our saying on our, Josh came up with on our sword talk group, is keep your peens clean. So I need to clean that up. And now she's done. One thing I forgot, feels good too. See how she sounds. Sounds good. One thing I forgot that we also do here is we will do our symbol etching, but I don't think we're going to do a whole video on that. We'll probably have this as our last video. So we etch our symbol in, and then she's ready to go, and then obviously sharpen her up. And then, so she'll be out at Combat Con, which is next week, and then all the blades back there are going to go through the same process, and you will see all them at Combat Con as well. So we hope you enjoyed this video series of how it's made, and went a lot longer than we thought due to COVID happening. But now the series is going to be done, so we're kind of wondering. We got a couple ideas on different series going forward. We're looking at doing a series on the oak shot topology, and then a quick series on the different types of blades we make, from stage to sparring blades to sharps, and we'll go from there. So thanks again for joining us. Again, please like and comment, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks.